Have a newfound love and respect for carrot cake.
Wow, man. Right in the middle of me about to start the introduction. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Gamers at
Huh?
Large, episode 96. I do apologize for the super late start. There were some
Adding chicken
horrible
to
technical difficulties on my end, and
So
Jay
I was like, I'm
Fleming
gonna get me a.
on a bit of a break, so I'm taking over for him for a little
I just
while because hosting duties, they're kind of tough on somebody for a long time, and he needs some time to work on some of his stuff for his channel. So, with me tonight, from my left to right, I have Liger and Duo.
What's going on, man? This is nice on half an duo, and glad to be here, even though we got a lot of random noises going around.
Yep. But
I was eating, my bad.
That's not the noise I'm talking about, but okay.
On that note, Commander Randomness himself. Now he's quiet.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was perfect. Okay,
All right.
well, we'll hop over randomness and go to Triple M. That was good.
Hello everyone, this is Triple M, and welcome to the GAL podcast.
All right, so we're gonna open up with a subject that Triple M has for everybody, for us here. And I'm sorry, you guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't put Q&A up. Whenever I try to do Q&As, Google for some reason goes wacky and won't let me do it. So once
It's
Jay
okay.
is
Not
back,
some people just suck. It's no big deal, bro. Oh, hi, I'm the
then
Good
there goes
Shepherd. It's
Captain
Gamers at
Randomness.
Large, episode 96. Welcome to the show.
Okay, that's
Randomness
actually
is
harsh from.
randomness.
You know what? We gotta upgrade you to Commander Randomness there. There we go.
Thank you.
But we'll let Triple M start off the subject, and he can go ahead and say what he has to say, and then we'll all respond.
Oh really? Oh snap! I have to open up the.
It's okay.
All right. The article is from GameStop titled "BioWare Founder on PS4 Xbox One Upgrade. It be a quote gigantic pain in the behind." And just think that it's all out bad. Let's see. There was an interesting quote um, uh, that he made. Uh, I'd say that'd be a gigantic pain in the behind that flies in the face of the purpose of consoles, he said. It's funny, there's actually some stories behind that. For example, the original Xbox, Microsoft actually had multiple different DVD drives. They didn't tell anyone that, but as a developer, you discovered that you have different performance, and sometimes you'd have these boxes of refurbished drives, and different brands and different equipment caused incredible variability. But mind you, this is actually ex founder of BioWare.
So, but that was all he had to say, though. That was the gist of it.
Well, there's more, but you know what? I should have shared this link before we even started. There it is on the side.
I've got it now.
Uh,
And I got kids in the background.
Oh my gosh!
Fathers at large, can't help it, man. Can't help it.
He also said
two fathers and
attack of the baby.
I know, right?
The second I unmute, that's when the noise happens.
Oh man, go yeah.
Well, Mr. Zashuk also made this quote: "The whole purpose of consoles is the set of requirements that you work against from a hardware perspective." He said, "To change that is complete lunacy." Wow, lunacy. Although he did,
go ahead.
Yeah, although he did sided with Phil Spencer about that they're not going to do such hardware upgrade in the middle of the generation cycle.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, it's weird that I mean that we have already. I don't know. I've said this already. How it would not be a good move because the reason, for a developer, is that if this is your console of choice, the reason why the console is what it is because it's a set parameters that you can optimize easier than a PC. So if you keep on changing the specs, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to keep on going. Cause you would get. We already having a lot of broken games in this generation. You will add more onto the complexity of making the game more broken. Because people gonna bitch about, oh, I want 4K again, which never
Well, I mean,
existed.
well, the
It
3DO
won't be.
did it,
It
and
won't be true
hey,
4K at all.
hey, the 3DO did it, and they did just fine.
Yeah. Where are they now? That was one
At a pawn
console.
shop.
That was one console.
Mm,
One console with like 8 SKUs, and it just didn't work.
nope.
And
Yeah.
I had 2 or 3 of them myself, so that's how I know.
Oh wow. Okay, you
See,
better than me.
look at him balling, man.
Well, no, one was bought, and then something was wrong with that drive, and it got traded in, and then it got another one. Something happened with that drive, it got that one traded in, and ended up with another one. So it wasn't like I bought 3 of them.
Well,
One was
the fact
bought,
that you,
but it ended up
but
with
but
3
but
different.
but you, that was the Enduo. I mean, sorry, Enduo. Wow, a 3DO back in what year?
That was what?
What year was it?
Shoot, it was like 90, 95, 96 around then, I think. Might have been a little bit later,
Okay,
probably 97, 97 at the latest.
okay, that's the equivalent of us buying an Xbox One day one with the cam and everything else, with 3 games, a PS4 day one with 3 games. Wait, did they even have 3 games at launch? Yes, they did. Okay.
Hold on, which
Man,
You a baller, son.
no,
You a baller, son.
what
It's
I'm talking
3
about,
three. That wasn't cheap back then.
no, what I'm talking about is three. Like we had 3 different models of the 3DO from
oh
defects happening. There was the Panasonic one that we had at first, then we had the Gold Star one, and I don't remember what the last one was.
So the
Like,
gold star wasn't worth the gold star. Gotcha.
no, it wasn't at all. But they were different hardware modifications, different hardware sets for the same thing. And certain ones couldn't play earlier games, and then certain older ones couldn't play later games. It was a
Wow.
weird situation that
Okay.
kind of led to frustration like that.
Wow. Well, that
and
means the Steam box is very promising then.
Not really.
I was gonna say that frustration came to your kid as well.
Me describing it made her mad.
I know, right? That's for sure. That's for sure. No, but I mean, that's the part. That's
Also,
the part. That's the point that I was like I said. I pointed out on my podcast again. When you have different parameters, you're not gonna get. You have less time to optimize to make the game work. And we already have a problem with this in this generation. I don't know why. I mean, I know. Like I say, he's saying that, and a lot of other people have been saying that as well too. But that's here or there because then they're going against the norm of everything has to be not upgradable, but like advanced and highly technical and every blah blah blah. No people, nobody knows behind the scene how pain in the ass that would be.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that Sony could do that I would think would kind of work would literally be pulling the 3DS and only slightly upgrade to another chip in the same family, but the one that's like literally the next one up, and then add in HDMI 2.0 for the OK the 4K upscaling. But that's about as far as they can go for that.
you know,
And
I just saw this quote, and I actually do love it how he put it. It goes by, it's almost like Microsoft may feel that Sony got overpowered versus them at the start, and maybe wants to kind of catch up. And Sony's like, well, if you want to do that, we'll play this game.
Well, you see, but that's what I'm saying. Those two will go ahead and play that game, which is kind of why you want to do that. I don't understand that. But it's not. But it's you know what they could do because it's the customers, which is gamers. They are not happy with just simply enjoying the games, having fun no more. They want to feel overpowered or feel justified in their console, and most of these people brag to these saying, "Hey, my console is more powerful than yours," which I never get that sentiment, but whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
I
that
don't
don't
get it.
speak.
I don't. Go on, Michael.
No, I said no. You don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why the big brouhaha for something. If you could play the, if as long as if it's a piece of plastic could play video games, I'm happy. But maybe us here are the minority in all the other people in YouTube and whatever that say all this crap.
Yeah, I would say if the game is working properly, that's okay in my book. Oh
Hmm.
my gosh, the commander in chief is here. Dan Hut.
That's Shepard reporting. Weird as usual. Everything's been normal or abnormal.
He's stupid.
Okay, that came out abnormal.
I know you're right. I came abnormal. That's right.
That's the whole point.
I know, right?
But
What
seriously,
up?
all jokes aside. Hey, Quan, what's good?
Maybe he can't
Oh,
answer.
don't worry. He's priming up, his perfect headphones, and he got to make sure his glasses got the right glint.
I know, right?
Oh snap!
But
Man
He
overboard.
shall. He'll return.
nah, but I mean, you heard what we were saying, Shep. What about you? What do you think about it?
You know what? I'm not even gonna bother.
Why not? It's a legitimate topic. It's nothing negative or
No, no,
positive.
I don't mean like that. It's just, how do I put it? How do I convey myself in this?
He's back.
Oh, he's back. Boss man, dude, sir, what's good?
Still quiet.
Your headphoniness.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Sounds getting picked up by him. But you said we got to certainly jump in, Quan, whenever you get a chance. But yeah, we'll go ahead, Shep, because we don't want to slow down the podcast.
Actually, now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, now he's now that fool laughing.
Sorry about being late, guys. As my wife was a little late in picking me up from my family's house this weekend.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It's all right, Quan. Life happens.
Yeah, yeah. We talking about that the on the GameSpot how the ex Bungie, is it Bungie? Not Bungie. BioWare dev is talking about how the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One being upgradable would be a pain in the ass to develop for.
I agree with that because for the simple reason it depends on what they're trying to upgrade and how they're going about it. Because you can have a Sega Saturn situation. Like, remember when Sega Saturn, they actually tacked on the ability to actually produce 3D graphics as an afterthought because of what was coming out with the PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
So as a result, it was a pain in the neck to program for, because you got this slapped on all of a sudden instead of being a natural progression to its architecture.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's one, and two is, like I said, like I was saying, was like the reason is people like I said, people who like to develop games for developers for games for
Got to be
consoles,
kidding me.
is because consoles is a set parameters. When it's set parameters, it's easy to optimize and build the game from the ground up. We already have a problem in this generation for broken games already with the parameters being set. Now you're gonna have two different SKUs and try to set it that way. You're gonna even make it more difficult.
And
Mm.
keep in mind, all of this is still a freaking rumor. Nothing official.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're right.
that
But
kind of goes. Honestly, at this point, if it's not a rumor, it's not relevant. That's basically what it's become in this community.
that's funny.
I should start some rumors.
I know. I trust me. Somebody's been telling me to start some rumors since I'm more official than most people. But I said I don't want to mess up my.
No. I got one for you. The NX makes chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, chocolate chip cookies.
Nestle Toll House, baby.
What will you bake up next?
I know, right?
Hey,
I've,
Quan,
I've actually
my
I've actually got planned a video that I'm actually going to talk about some of the rumors,
Hey, go
Dun,
ahead.
dun, 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 dun,
I
but
dun.
I was
that's going.
playing.
It's not going to be me being hyper and excited about everything. I'm going to do what I did, like when I was talking about the ones that they were talking about shipping out the units. I'm going to logic it. I'm literally going to logic everything. And people
Oh
are
Okay.
my
going to dislike
God.
it.
I'm surprised they didn't dislike my PlayStation 4 one. So hell, I logic that one.
Logic is not allowed in this community. Did you not
Actually, I
realize
think
that? When you sit there and you use your mind and you contemplate things and we weigh pros and cons, you're in the wrong. You have to be
I think I saw
emotional.
at least
Hmm?
I saw at least one downvote on your vid, Liger.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm scared. One downvote. Since a certain point, there's one person who keep on downvoting one of my vids anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about that one. That's
That Angry Joe video I did way back last year. Here's your cup. Take it. No, when I did the Angry Joe video last year, that video was quiet for a while, and then from January to the beginning of March, for some reason, it became popular, and it's got like just about 40 dislikes. So,
Dang.
No, because what happened is one of Angry Joe's fanboys saw it and then showed it to the other fanboys, and it just escalated from there.
Ah,
uh,
Angry Joe. An embarrassment to all of us Latinos everywhere.
ooh,
Okay.
Wow, he took it
There,
to the next level.
that's a
I was
personal
just gonna
cut
say,
there.
there I
I was
said it.
just talking
So
gaming
many more.
wise. He's like Latino gamers, man. Latino
That's
gamers.
what I'm saying. He's an embarrassment to us. So there, I said it.
Oh man, that
Uh-oh.
was a personal cut there. I'm gonna
Hmm
let that. I'm gonna just shut up on that one.
Dropping bombs on people, man. Come on.
No, man, I'm just gonna speak my mind because that whole thing that he went through with that whole Nintendo, and he's screaming about his pockets being bent in half over it. Good grief, his pockets are full enough.
And don't forget
Just like his brain housing group, full
don't
of nothing.
forget don't forget his pockets went the same way too when he argued about Capcom, but then his review was yeah guys, go ahead and try the game, even though he's I'm like, wow, you argue about it,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was Twist of Fate. Oh yeah, they paid you. Okay, that's why. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, yo,
Look.
Quan, I know you don't use physical guys, so it's not a concern. But be careful with Dragoon when you jump. I was fighting a dragon and I literally jumped out of the screen.
Oh Lord,
You know what I mean? Like I jumped and I ended up in the other panel.
that's
So
crazy.
I had to. Yeah, but I but I love using the Dragoon because I'm using Kane's outfit. I got Kane's outfit and Kane's spear from Final Fantasy 4.
Final Fantasy Explorers, everyone.
Yes. I kind of knew that's what you were talking about.
That's an FFE crack.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I mean,
All day.
he's on that, and I'm on Metamo sitting there making comic strips.
Yeah,
So,
now that's your crackhead.
Oh,
Well, at
if
least
somebody make,
see, he's being more productive than me. Though. I'm just playing a game. He's actually posting stuff and people are looking at it and giving it +1s and stuff.
Yeah,
One day.
that's true. You're right about that.
well, I
Hopefully,
mean, Nintendo put
I'm
out a
just slaying
creative
mythical
tool. I'm going to
creatures.
make use. They put out a creative tool. I'm going to make use of it.
nah, that's what you're supposed to. That's what you call. That's what you all call the game idea guy.
Ed, did you hear this about Digital Foundry? They think that Star Fox Zero is one of the best uses of the gamepad.
Yes, they did say that. I saw that.
They said something nice about. Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Are
And they
you
said,
kidding?
and they
And
also
this is
we
this
talked
is
about how much it rendered. We were talking about it in the OGL podcast earlier today.
Oh,
and
cool.
this is following a bunch of people jumping on the bandwagon of the rumor that the gamepad was causing a delay for the game.
Oh, don't forget, I had a logical video about that, and nobody. I see nobody said nothing about that either. Of
But
course,
Enduro, see, you're a Nintendo fanboy, so whatever you have to say is irrelevant. You have to pretend. You have to pretend to hate Nintendo and then post the video, and then people will watch it.
well, I mean, I talked from the
or
point
you
that
could do like me, crack
You
open a
notice I
beer.
said pretend to
Listen,
hate Nintendo
listen,
because
listen,
that's
listen.
usually what it is.
And do you could always do like me, crack open a beer and not give a damn.
oh, I didn't know. No. I did what Andre just said. He's gonna do with the rumors. It was a rumor
The
came.
leader of Alcoholics at Large.
I know, but the rumor came out. I logically just said that don't make sense, and here's why. And lo and behold, the game's coming out.
With an additional game.
Oh yeah.
Although Nintendo enthusiasts did update their article about that with Digital Foundry, apparently it's not exactly running at 1200p.
1200. What?
Hold on, what?
That's what I was gonna say.
1200p?
Yeah, seriously. He's not joking. 1200p. We were talking about it in OGL cast earlier.
On the gamepad?
No. Just saying rendered to the main screen. So if
Okay.
if you have, so if you have like
that
a
would be impossible.
so if you have a 4K TV, it will render just above 1080p.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I would think that's what it's supposed to do.
If you have a 1080 television, it'll render just about 1080.
Exactly.
Oh, they're saying it's native, but yeah, you guys get
that's
what I'm
fine,
saying.
but that just shows that there's more capability to the hardware than people want to admit to.
Which
and
is
when you're
lies
willing to
because
put in the
Nintendo
work.
is worthless and irrelevant. Come on,
When
guys,
you're willing
keep
to
up
put in
with
the work,
times.
oh, I see a cat.
Oh, sweet.
I see a cat.
Meow.
Too bad Jamie ain't here.
Oh yeah.
No, the cat kept staring at my computer. I was like, "What? You want to be on cam?" And he meowed, so I said, "Screw it."
He was like, "Well, man, just let him know I'm a cat gamer."
Exactly.
Oh,
Cat
you know,
life?
my wife, she only got interested in the conversation when she was like, "Hey, is Jamie a guy or a girl?"
Oh, my
Wow.
Ever the jealous
Just
one.
answer, wow.
Ever the jealous one she is.
Oh.
You should be like she's gorgeous. She wears glasses. She loves Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't think Jamie's going to appreciate you saying that about him when he listens back to this.
And Jamie is Snow White.
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Really, you gonna take it there?
See, Jamie, I would never say it live on camera where everybody's listening and call you a cracker or anything like that, because that's just wrong.
He didn't say that. He
Not
did not say
exactly.
That was so disrespectful, Triple.
But he didn't say that. Come on.
We might have to just boot you out of the cast because that's so wrong. Man.
Leave the man alone. Triple, don't worry about him. I got your back.
Oh, man.
No,
No, but
I'll expect that sore behind.
But you know what? I mean, even though you guys brought it up, like I said, Star Fox came out. I mean, the game. It came with so much controversy. It's funny how all these games that's coming out always has controversy, but then they always go against what the controversy is, and it dies down when the game comes out because Pokemon had its controversy. That's died out now. Nobody's talking about it except for. I mean, I ain't even hear nobody say anything about Pokemon now.
No, because people are
There's
playing
not really
it.
nothing to say. That it's a game. It's Tekken mixed with Pokemon, and it's fun, I guess, for the people who play it.
So the only thing I would look
needs
at
more
Pokemon.
content.
The only thing I would say about Pokemon is they probably need to add a few more Pokemon in, but that's going to take some time.
I want my Glade and I want my Greninja. Chop chop, Nintendo.
Dude, there's one Pokemon that I want inside there just for the sake of being an ass.
Ooh,
Oh Lord, what?
you know you got to say it now.
I want my boy Psyduck.
Sigh, ay, ay.
Like Psyduck.
Oh man, imagine just
Psyduck
wrecking people with Psyduck.
Psyduck is the Mr. Bean of the Pokemon universe.
Dude, I'd be trolling people hard with that sucker. You know what I'm saying? Migraine attacks for the win. That's the first time I say I want to have a migraine. I'm telling you, that'll be the first time in my life you'd ever hear me say that.
Just let them wreck you till you about half your life,
And
and then
then
all of a sudden you
bam,
just
just
power up and just wreck them.
oh my lord.
Let's need confusion.
That's yeah, that's a beautiful troll because they think they're winning the match, and you just turn around and be like, bam!
I'll be like, I wrecked him in the behind. He stop. Turn him up.
Wow,
Rectal damage.
There you go. Call them a
wow.
new one.
All damage.
You should have sent a Shadowcast or OGL or
I know, right?
Oh lord.
well,
It's
they
a
all
mixture of
spawned from
everything.
us. Well, they spawned from us anyway, so that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man. But like I was saying though, it would be interesting to see different types of Pokemon, see evolutions and and stuff like that in the full nine.
But Liga,
Anytime. I want an RPG console version. That's what I want. I don't
You
want
know
no
what?
Tekken game. It was cool, but
Listen, I would
Again,
have loved an action RPG.
yeah, I'll take that too.
I
You
told
know,
you.
like I said though, I compared it a while back to the game. What was it again? Brain Lord, where you had those little fairies that followed you around, two of them at a time, and you could switch
Is
them
it a
out as
PC
Princess.
game?
No, no, it was for the Super Nintendo. It was for the SNES. Look up Brain Lord. As a matter of fact, go on YouTube right now and look
See,
up
I'm
Brain
going
Lord.
right now and find it because you know me. I can't miss an RPG. If I miss a good RPG, I'd be disappointed.
Shoot, I'll
Yeah,
put it this way.
please.
Quan is not the type to regularly endorse, downloading ROMs and playing them, but in this case, do it. No,
yeah,
I'm
since,
telling you, Brain Lord
since
is not to be missed. It's like Legend of Zelda, but with little fairies.
yeah, since Enix themselves is not is exactly putting anything on a shop
I,
or
wait, I
doing
think I've actually played this game.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me look at this picture. I think I might have played this game. My uncle had this game.
Brain Lord for the win.
now
Oh my
Liga.
goodness.
When you were saying that, are you
Huh.
saying it? Are you saying it just for Nintendo games or all games in general that gets controversy at first and then sell out really good?
uh, I mean, I didn't see that much controversy came around last year's Assassins. I didn't see no controversy come out for. I mean, Street Fighter had that, but that was after the game came out. I'm talking about a game before. Like everybody was talking and stuff, and then whatever. Because Destiny had its controversy after Destiny. Nobody it had it up towards when the game released. Everybody was like, "Oh man, I can't wait for this game! Can't wait for this game." But everybody else is, "Oh, this graphics look suck. Oh, the gamepad don't feel right. I don't like the motion controls." That was Star Fox.
Even
I
though
didn't.
the people that played it when they saw it at E3 last year, everybody liked it apparently.
Well, again, that's us losing logic, Andre. Come on. And of course, they gave it to Platinum Games. They gave it to Platinum Games because they're the one who understand how to use the gamepad since they use it in 104 101. And I have to state this because I talked to Anderson actually last night. It's sad, and I'm saying this right now. Mad props for Platinum Games, but this whole game was done by EAD, and I'm sorry. I give Platinum Games the plus, the wins for everything, but they were the grunt guys who just help finish off the rest of the coding. The idea, the aesthetics, everything was done by Nintendo EAD. So I'm calling it I
So
call it for what
basically,
it is.
everything that's awesome about that game is EAD.
Yeah,
Platinum were just helpers this time around.
they were the grunt works. Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, I have respect for Platinum. I said when I was over there, I enjoyed playing Scalebound and Nord. Those were their. That's more of their like Bennett. That's more of their showing off what they could do. But the
So yeah,
more
Platinum, you heard that, right? So next time he comes to your studios, kick him out. He dogged you on a podcast live.
And they were like, "Hold on, bro, you done snitched on us. We can't let you back in.
Um,
Like you done
Like we
broke
were
the
trying to
tree
get a
house
little bit of
code. You
extra
can't be
credit, but you
allowed
you
in.
dogging us out.
Like
Send them to prison with Fleece Johnson.
Oh,
I
oh
said it.
God.
Send them
Yo,
This
in with
that
is
Fleece.
dude,
how we can do this the
that dude,
easy
No, no, no,
way.
no, 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 no. You got to get it right. Me, 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 me.
holy,
Now
gotta
we
get
can
the
do this the
character.
easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Wow. Oh, come on, man. I no, sorry, I
That's a
call it
creepy dude.
I
And the
call it
real
what it
dude at
is.
that.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
real. Do you think it's just a spoof on Boondocks? No.
Nope.
The heck
No.
no.
I saw the actual documentary. That dude is
Yo,
creepy.
that dude's out of prison. You know that, right?
What
Okay.
state is he? What state is he in?
I have no clue. Probably in a state of disbelief. He got out.
Chef asking the question like, I hope he ain't around here.
I gotta protect me and my family.
He's like,
Shoot.
I'm up in Jersey now.
Like, all right, make sure my K bar is sharpened.
Yo.
Oh Lord, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man.
I don't
Oh,
mean
oh,
I said none out them. I call it what it is. I'm sorry. That's just who I am.
oh.
No,
No,
we
no.
that's
All
it.
jokes aside, I'm with you. You give
I mean,
props where it's
they were
deserved.
there.
Period.
They were there to help get the game out quicker, basically.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
So if they weren't there, there probably could have been a delay.
exactly.
No,
There
you're
probably
right.
would have been a delay. Actually, the guys were really good at programming.
No, and that's what I said. That's what I said in my logical video. I was like, these guys know how to use the gamepad for Wonderful 101. So that's why Miyamoto went to them to make sure they already know how to set things up and keep things going. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
But it is what it
I
is.
jumped out the stage again. Dagnabbit.
All them Final Fantasy Explorers.
Yeah. So I mean I got two topics to keep it going. So we'll go. I'll start off with I'll start off with the easy one, and then the one that I talked to you guys before the podcast. But the easy one is this: it was going around, and this is rumor, not rumor, whatever. You don't care. But it's what I saw in the comment section that reflected something about gamers really. But I want to know you guys' honest opinion. Now, what would happen if Nintendo created a DS adapter, a 3DS, well, 2DS adapter because you're gonna have 3D, but a DS adapter to the Wii U, single player games.
At this point,
Elaborate.
it would be, to me, it would be a nice addition, but I don't think it would do much.
People would complain that it's cannibalizing the
Yeah,
3DS market.
that's
Oh yes,
exactly what
I've
they would
seen
do.
that comment.
That's exactly what people would do, though. Even though I think personally it would be a cool thing because I like the Super Game Boy and I like the Game Boy Player for the GameCube.
Yep.
So to
I
me,
would
it
love
doesn't
to
bother
play
me.
Explorers on my
Dude,
Wii
don't remind me
U
of the
and to
game.
play Pokemon Omega on my Wii U.
Don't remind me
Yes.
of the Game Boy Player. I have my Game Boy with Game Boy Player stolen years back.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh.
Sore spot. I'm telling you, very sore spot. And it had a game. It had Lost Kingdoms in it.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
Remember the
man.
card game?
Yeah,
I
I
know the game
remember
you're
that.
talking about.
I
So that's
remember
a
that
sore
game.
spot for
Yeah,
me.
so you got
Okay,
your
But I'm
GameCube
just
stolen with
saying,
everything.
from my standpoint, that'd be a cool thing to do. I mean, because they've already put DS games on the eShop. A player for 3DS would literally play 3DS and DS games.
yeah.
I haven't tried any of those DS games on the eShop. Do they use the TV screen versus the gamepad, or is it
You can
solely?
configure it. You can configure it how you want to do it. You can have both screens on the gamepad, both screens on the main screen,
Yeah,
the top screen on the main
the
screen, the
yeah.
bottom screen on the gamepad. It just depends on how you want it set up.
Oh, that's hot then.
Yeah, they allow options to flip it around because if you want to do off TV play, you're obviously not going to want your TV on, so both screens can be on the gamepad.
How dare Nintendo give you options?
Oh, good.
But yeah,
They're
but
so behind it. They're so behind the times.
but Quan, like that's what people were saying in the comic section. They were saying about this will be, well, while people were basically saying that they'll catalyze their market. This is why buy a DS when you could buy the games for your Wii U and get the adapter. And this is their cash. The DS is their cash cow, so they're not gonna do this. I'm like, so my reason I'm asking that question because just as Andre brought up, we had a Super Game Boy. That didn't happen. We had a Game Boy adapter, Advanced adapter. That didn't happen.
I mean, didn't the Game Boy Advance sell almost? It sold pretty high. It was like near 100 million
But
units, if I remember.
here's the thing. the Game Boy.
That's because
the
I
Game
bought
Boy
4
Advance,
different Game Boys Advance.
the Game Boy Advance player came out before the SP, and that sold like crazy. So
Yeah.
it didn't stop them from buying the SPs.
Well, but here's my thing. How come nobody said that the Vita TV was going to cannibalize the Vita?
I
Thank
said
you.
that.
Well, actually, a lot of people did. I was one of them.
I don't. Okay, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the general gaming public.
Oh, you mean the idiots? Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Oh, he
Wow.
just went there.
I did.
I was being nice. You just had to go and.
You had to pull out that ninja move.
Oh,
I calls
Lord.
it like I sees it.
See,
Most gamers
in
don't
this-
know
in this
what they
case-
need. They know what they want, but don't know what they need. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Well, I kind of know what I want
Oh,
and
true.
what I need, but I can't. I'm not in a
I just
position
felt
to make.
I just felt like being mean, but Quan basically said what I meant. I just felt like being a jerk about it.
I mean, again, that will open up a lot of games to be played in ways that people want them to be played. What was my first Wii U game I did? It was Triforce Heroes.
Mhm.
That'd be perfect for the Wii U, and an adapter like that would allow it to happen, and then you could play with other people who are playing on their 3DS.
Yes.
It's not like it's not on the same network.
No, you're right.
Mhm.
Or what was it? Metroid Prime Hunters is, I think Japanese eShop has that as one of their games.
Ooh.
Just give it that new network compatibility and
You know what
make an adapter.
As crazy as it sounds, you know what I would love to see? A multiplayer visual novel.
Multiplayer visual novel.
Yes, visual novel. That's multiplayer. Make it done in a fashion kind of like trying to
See,
think.
that sounds more like a dinner party kind of deal. Like everybody just gather around and chill and play the game.
Like
Exactly.
Clue.
You're trying to solve mysteries and
Like
whatever.
a Clue or
It's like Clue on the next level.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Something like that, or let me see what else. Of course, Pac-Man's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I did a video on that too. Pac-Man Versus would be great for the Wii U.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Out the box, it would work.
Out the
man.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Namco Bandai ain't had that idea.
That's
They'd be
right.
like, "Hey, we did this on the GameCube. We've got an additional player. Duh." That's literally what Catch Me is on Nintendo Land anyway.
Yeah. You're right.
Which is a very fun game. Nintendo Land would be way better if they need to do a part 2 with online.
Oh,
Seriously,
yeah. Yes.
they really need to do a part 2 with online.
Yep.
Those
Build a game for those online people.
And give you a plaza like Splatoon's where you can, basically like Nintendo Land's plaza, but with Splatoon's where you can see people's stats and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see give those people.
And let you be able to join games of the people that you talk to if they're online.
Because I'll tell you right now, if Nintendo Land had online elements, I'd be playing that a whole lot more.
I'll be kicking you all off because I won't.
But you're the classic Nintendo. You're just straight Nintendo, and you're old school. So you don't believe in online stuff. I'm surprised you even play Splatoon.
I would like you guys to know I am sacrificing my time of watching Fear the Walking Dead to chill with y'all. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir.
It's appreciated.
I know, right? It's so special.
Quan, I will salute you to that.
No, he really loves his Watching Dead, so that really is kind of an honor.
I love my Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I gotta dip soon though. I've been pushing my luck because usually we'd be done a long time ago. And
we started late.
Unfortunately, we got started late, which is
Well,
the problem.
I'm staying for a while. I don't know about you guys.
I got you. Well, the last
I'm on probation.
The last topic I'm gonna bring up then just to keep it going was PlayStation 4, Xbox One, blah blah blah. But PlayStation 4 about the attachment rate. Now,
Oh, you mean the hard way?
the what?
Wow.
I think he's going off on Fleece Johnson again.
He's talking about Steve Johnson. You missed it.
Okay.
Keep up, guys. Come on.
Because the
I called
you
that
guys are
one.
so
I just
slow.
couldn't respond.
like it did say the first topic was the easy, so I guess this was the hard.
Yeah,
Oh well,
Good
yeah.
call, Triple.
yeah.
Man.
Okay, so yeah, you call it like that. So I put up a video on my channel just asking a question because some people don't understand. Basically, I did a podcast this week on my channel so people understand who the M Duo channel is and what I do and everything. So people don't get the twist words because lately people have been twisting my words and not listening to what I'm saying. That's why I called it Live or Exposed. People hear what they want to hear.
Quack. I mean, huh?
Wow.
You're wrong,
Wow.
man.
Are you saying your word isn't your bond? What?
No.
Seriously? Come on
Okay.
now.
I
Stop
know,
with the
right?
puns.
I know, right? No, but like,
I
look,
think that's despicable.
No.
anyway, what happened was because I've said this before. People have twisted that comment section, and also I try to report it. Like Tony said that the average user of their console buys 3 games. Now, people
That's a
twist.
lie.
Yeah, and that's what everybody always tell me. But the thing is, because they were like, "Hey, I'm a gamer. I got 9 games. I got 20 games and all that stuff." I said average user. I never said gamer. That's it.
Yes,
Average
average
user.
user.
As one, I said average, and two is user. That means whoever buys the console, who buys the console. There's 40 million consoles sold, and everybody's touting that as a great thing. That's good. Sony making money. That's all good. Because people always got it twisted. I got a contract with Sony. They make money. I make money. I don't give a damn. I'm all right. But that's Sony.
It's two to 2.5 per unit. Come on, let's be real. They know 3. They stretching their numbers. Like we can't. They're not allowed to say 2.5, so they say 3.
Hold on, okay, that's wrong. But anyway, the first, but the
Well, Shep, you can't buy half a game. Oh wait.
I did.
oh,
And it came straight from the streets, and I be fighting it all the damn time.
oh, wow,
And it's been
wow,
5 minutes. I played the game.
that is so wrong. That is so
I'm
wrong.
sorry. The meme was just perfect for that time.
That is so wrong. Oh wow. But anyway, as I'm stating, like, look. Everybody, some people who come to my channel and ask the same question as they're saying about how Nintendo makes money. This is not a Nintendo thing, but it's just they're saying about, oh, but they make money, blah blah blah. They make money by making their games. That's what the software. The software is where they're making their money. A lot of Sony's first-party games are. A lot of people buy Sony or Microsoft for third-party games. That's their right to do that, and I am not against that. But when you're seeing that the first-party library is not stacking up at all to what the console is supposed to be, if you sold how can you sell 40 consoles? And this Kazai said it himself. You sell 40 consoles, and your biggest game is a remaster from PlayStation. Your biggest Sony game is a remastered of a game from the last generation on your new console.
I wouldn't even call that a remaster. I'd say it's an upgrade, but
up-res.
it's not really a remaster.
Okay,
Man, it's just an
See,
up-res.
these guys are being. I was
Really?
being generous. Up-res is up-res.
It's an up-res. That's all it is.
Wow, I've been
it's-
lied.
It's been it's the
It's
last.
an upres with a higher frame rate.
Okay, it's the Last of Us. Well, they call it Last of Us remastered. So what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
That
But
they
the
used the
thing is,
wrong
like,
terminology.
ironically, people complained about Twilight Princess HD, and yet you notice that the textures are different.
Yeah.
But we have, but
They hold Nintendo to different standards, man. Come on. Let's be real.
Last of Us Uncharted is the one of their top selling Sony games. Then of course Uncharted, and after that it just drops down, way down to Infamous and Killzone and everything else, which is still like 4.5, 3.5 million, which is not bad. And that's everything counted. I'm reading from the IR pages, but that's attachment rate of 2.5%. I mean 12.5% of people who's buying Sony's game for their console. That's not. I mean, that's not great
Mm.
because all these third-party games that's at top of the charts, people basically resell them in. They don't. Most of the people always buy them, then they resell them in. It's basically Grand Theft Auto. I mean, not Grand Theft Auto. Black Ops 3, Black Ops, Call of Duty, Modern War, Advanced Warfare, Fallout, FIFA, Destiny, FIFA 15, FIFA 16. Somebody who bought FIFA 15 is trading in the game for FIFA 16.
Yep, no doubt.
You're not keeping the game. And same thing for the Black Ops. So nobody's keeping their game. All these guys are doing their sales, and that's gonna hurt them because a lot of people don't understand. You know why? You know why some of your printers are cheap? Because they catch you with the ink. That's what it made you. That's what it gets you with when you spend the money. That's where the money's at. It's in the software.
So hold on. Though. I was just running the numbers real quick. So out of 40 million consoles, potentially 5 million users are actually the Sony fan base of gamers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. 12%. 12.5 to be exact.
Yeah, that's what gives you the 5 million.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Yeah. Most of the people who that's why the Nelson report, that's why all that stuff, like I talked about, that's why people say they buy the PS4 for features. Now, this 4K thing that they talk about, rumor, not rumor, like I said, on my channel, I'll dive into the whole year financial things. But again, if you have a 4K TV like I do, it's gonna be 4K upres. It's not gonna be gaming. It's gonna just upscale upres if that happens. And if people are gonna go back out there and buy it for that same feature, because one of the reasons the PlayStation Blu-ray was pretty good because back in the day when it was started, back in even PlayStation 3, it was expensive. But the reason it was the top-rated Blu-ray player because it was easy to update. Because when Blu-ray started out, you got to firmware almost every 3 months. And if you have other DVD players, it was a pain in the butt. But because the Sony PlayStation 3 was connected to the internet, it was easy to operate the firmware easier than the other places because at that time a lot of people still didn't understand how to hook up their DVD player to a Wi-Fi network or Ethernet, and it was a pain in the ass. And that's what they hold them into, and that's why the PlayStation 4 also is being bought for because it's a cool streaming and Blu-ray player. But the games, people are not buying the games for the console, which is sad. That's all it is. I'm not saying anybody who bought a PlayStation 4 that you should not enjoy your console, but
I mean, honestly, that's been the pattern for PlayStation from day one.
Yeah, since inception.
I mean, look, I keep it real. I've said it many times. I was actually a Sony pony, but anyways, the reasons I bought it was just for common sense reasons. Like I based my money on it. I bought the PlayStation 2 as the DVD player and the game system. That's why I got it.
well,
When I got my PS3, I was about to buy a Blu-ray player because my DVD conked out on me, and I saw there was only $50 difference between a Blu-ray player and my PS3. So I was like, I'm gonna get the PS3. $50 more bucks, and I get a video game console. Why not?
that's not bad. I've
And
never
then-
said.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, and I know I'm not the only person who does that.
Did that. Yeah, I got to be saying because for me it was opposite. But again, everybody buys something for their own purpose, which is understandable.
Because I was giving up on gaming.
When I bought PlayStation 2, the DVD was the last thing on my mind because I didn't care for it. I just wanted to play Dragon Quest and play the next Twisted Metal and Jack and Dax and Ratchet and Clank.
When did you pick up your PS2? You must have picked it up later on.
No,
Since you said Dragon Quest.
no, Dragon. What do you mean?
Dragon Quest 8?
Yeah, I picked up my PS2 earlier than that.
Oh, okay. Because that's
No,
what
I was
saying,
just
'cause
listing the games. I was just listing my gaming library.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm saying. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, but don't get me wrong. My gaming library is extensive because I love these games and I go for it. But, like, for me, money was tighter for me, so I always made my decision multi-purpose. I'm like, all right, I only have so much money, so I buy a system that could do this, and this. I ain't got to worry about buying a DVD player because this video game system could play DVDs too.
No, I got you. Like I said, because I bought. Like I said, I was enjoying like I said, the Ratchet and Clank, the Jack and Dax, the other stuff like that. The only thing I never
I never really got into Twisted Metal. I gotta try that. Everybody always says it's a good game. I have to check that out.
The only game I never, the only game I didn't, the only genre I never bought for PlayStation 2 were fighting games because I hated that D-pad.
You'd have to buy a third-party controller for them.
Well, I didn't buy no third-party
Yeah.
controller. I bought a Dreamcast and played and that became my mind.
I still got my Dreamcast.
Yeah, I was not gonna. I just did not like sliding. I didn't like the fighting pad for that thing. I didn't.
It's the
sucks.
spaces. It's the spaces on the D-pad that cause the problem. It's just
So-
feels nasty.
Oh my
I
god.
used to put a piece of cloth, honestly, so my hand could slide across the controller.
I did that too, but it still didn't feel
The
right.
only game, the only fighting game that I literally can play with that D-pad is Tekken. That's the only fighting game I can play with that D-pad, and it doesn't bother me.
But that generation, yeah, I was more up in Soul Calibur on my GameCube and Smash. There's a couple other games, but those were the two. And Bloody Roar. I loved Bloody Roar. That was my jam back in the
That
day.
should come back.
Yeah, that should come
Man,
out. Nah,
Man, I wanted that Hot Pursuit 2 on the PlayStation 2, but couldn't.
All right, guys, I gotta dip out early.
I thought he said he was here because of the thing. Now he's dipping out.
No, I gotta dip out. Something just came up.
All right, man.
All right, Quan.
All right, so I'll check you guys out. What, Wednesday?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
midweek cast. Yep.
Alrighty. Then check you guys out Wednesday. And Shep, you can give me a call whenever.
Yeah, I'll probably hit you up tomorrow.
And pass my number around to the rest of these guys in case they want to give me a phone call.
All right, no problem. I'll charge them $10 a piece.
There you go.
We'll split the profit later.
Seriously,
Oh, but,
could have at least gave me the employee discount, man.
wow.
Especially since you did the cast.
Yeah. All right. I give you 20% off because you're cool peoples, Andre.
But I mean, that's my topics. I mean, if y'all got anything else, yeah, go because I know everybody. Like I said, this normally you guys don't stay this late. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
late.
I had something, but I don't really think. Well, I have a thought, and I want to see what you guys think about this. And this is spawned from me to Mo Crack, as you like to call it.
Oh my
But
god.
I had an interesting thought about like gaming companies using it to make Mii's that represent their games, and then using those Mii's as advertisements, like alongside like a picture or some sort of gameplay from their games.
Oh yeah.
You just gave away. I'm telling you right now. Sometimes, bro, you need to keep some of your ideas close to your chest.
Very secret.
Make some money, son. You be giving your money away sometimes, son.
That's a good idea. I know. What Andre made is a good idea. Does anybody?
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm
He
just thinking,
just gave away free money right there.
no, but I'm thinking
Not really,
Nintendo's
because-
already thought about this.
Well, true. They probably have.
He's talking
Well,
about.
I mean-
He's talking about the other company, third
Well,
party.
I'm thinking of like if other
I
companies
know,
like
I
say,
know.
a new Final Fantasy game is coming out, make a cloud me or something. Square could do that, license it from Nintendo, and use it to promote their game as long as.
Oh
it's
my
coming to a
gosh,
Nintendo platform.
Andre. I'm sorry, but when you said cloud me, I'm like I had some freaking epiphany or some vision or something.
Oh man, Cloud Me made it a little less cloudy for you.
Oh,
You're wrong.
Or I know this won't ever happen, but let's just say a Mega Man Legends 3 happens to fall out of somewhere out of Capcom's butt.
God.
A Rockman Walnut amiibo. Not amiibo, me. Shoot, I said because the word sounds so much.
You gotta
the
check
same.
out that chick on Twitter. She makes some really awesome custom amiibos, man. They look real.
Yeah,
I'll show you her channel later.
yeah, you will have to. But I'm just thinking, like they could. This could be another route or another avenue of revenue for Nintendo by using Miitomo to do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a free app, but it is still technically their property.
Yeah, they
And
could slip an
companies-
advertisement, especially if it's a free product.
Yeah, I mean,
You know-
for commercial use, someone would probably have to pay for it.
But you know what? That could be an interesting way to to advertise third-party games. Whenever those
Yep.
publishers actually get off the freaking behind.
Translation, it's not happening.
I mean, but just think of it this way: they could advertise within the app, and then they could advertise to all the different social media that's attached to the app. You got Twitter, Google Plus, Instagram. There was another one that was a weird name I had never seen before.
Oh, the line or whatever,
Yeah,
something
Line.
line.
Like I've never seen that one before.
Neither
But
have I. I don't know what that is.
and they can use the app and with, like I said, with Nintendo's permission to advertise their products, and then
Yeah,
give like the QR code out for that me for free for people
if
to
it's
download and stuff.
also if the product is on a Nintendo console. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
if it's coming to Nintendo. I mean, because I wouldn't want to be advertising for something that ain't coming to my console, Nintendo with Ryu and Smash.
I still think they have something in the woodworks, man.
I mean, they probably do, but you just know, like, Ryu was there to advertise Street Fighter
Pretty
5.
much.
We know that.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
even for Street Fighter 4 3D.
Well, I mean, that's the reason that he was allowed, because it
Well,
was on the 3DS.
I know this is not gonna happen, but imagine if they made like a old school, like beat 'em up, but it's like starring Ryu and Ken, kind of like the new Assassin Fist show and the new sequel that just came out.
Oh
So
god.
you have like, so it's like a third person view, and Ryu's running around, and it's like a new school beat 'em up.
Great. Now I
And
just
his
want
That would be
specials.
Final Fight.
I want to see a final
It,
fight.
yeah, basically a 3D final fight, but he could throw like fireballs and stuff, but he has to charge it first. Like he charges the specials.
Well, yeah, that could be done. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities, but I'm just saying it would be.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but if they did it, it would be awesome. Sorry, it was just a
Yeah,
random thought because I'm
long
trying to
as they
figure out what
can
would they
learn-
do.
As long as they can learn from their mistakes with Final Fight Streetwise.
Well, I never played that one, so I don't know what you're talking about. Because none
It's
of
an
this in my
okay
realm.
game, but that story is horrible.
Yeah, but Final Fight, I want to say Final Fight 3 basically could work because you're using Street Fighter moves to pull out some of the super moves.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. I remember it.
Well,
I had
that
it.
was because they needed that to keep up with Streets of Rage in the way that was going.
Yeah, but Street of Rage moveset is like to pull out their moves is different for a dash and all that stuff. While Final Fight was basically
Yeah,
up, down,
it's
slide
literally
forward.
based off Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that Streets of Rage 3, it felt more like actual what Virtua Fighter felt like when you
Yeah,
tried
after
to
that.
pull off their special moves, which would make sense. Too bad the Sega wasn't smart enough to use those characters in Virtua Fighter, but okay, that's another discussion for another time.
I hate you.
I want Battle Arena to Shinden to come back.
I would love that to come back. I would love that to come back as the fighting game and to get a third-person action adventure out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like have the third-person action adventure actually follow the events of the anime, like
Oh yeah.
literally follow the events of the anime when you play through Edgy's storyline. That'd be cool.
Yep. You're right.
See, all these companies that don't listen to me. If only they listened.
That's funny.
The money is right there for them.
They don't
Hey,
listen.
listen, they just don't pay you no mind because as far as they're concerned, you're just a bumkin, son.
More like
It's
Whatever.
okay. It's their wallets that's bleeding, not yours.
Well, I mean, I guess if they listened to me and then they paid me, my wallets would be filling.
Yep. Yep. They would be.
those
But-
royalties done.
But I'm not one of those idea guys that expects 50%. So I mean, only 5. That's all you need to give me, 5. A nickel
Well,
for every buck.
Dude. No, dude, you should ask for 10.
No, see, 10 might turn them off. You gotta start off in the single digits and work your way up.
That's
Well,
true.
hell.
Get yourself in the industry.
Well, I mean, I don't think he was again. Oh, this shout outs to Mr. Red Fox. I was on his, like I said, I was in a podcast listening and explained out how much money that Last of Us made. If it was 100% profit, basically, if all 5 million people bought Last of Us, the $60 went straight to Sony. How much money that would made, and also, but I didn't give the
That's
worst case scenario.
given. You just do your multiplication. But anyway, sorry.
Well, I know, that one is a simple one. But I went against Mario Kart, which is on Nintendo, which is given the worst case scenario of 80%. Because remember, they only own this. They do everything is
Mhm.
theirs, and all I gotta do is just packaging. All I do is manufacture the disc packaging and store costs and shipping. So it's like $40 for their games. But anyway, I went with their worst case scenario. So for Last of Us, it was 60 million.
Yes.
For Mario Kart 8, it was 500. It was 530 million.
Yeah, I would rather have that.
But once again, you're talking about companies and profit.
I'm like
You're not a real gamer.
I've already stated before a long time ago. I'd rather be the unpopular guy making money than be the popular guy that everybody thinks is rich was broke as hell. So
Look at you hitting out that common sense, dude. Come on, man.
Now,
Which is why you need to hurry up. We need to do a live talk, son.
yeah, we do.
now, speaking about the whole packaging, well, just turns out that Minecraft, the Wii U edition, is getting a retail edition or version.
Which means it wasn't too late to put it on the Wii U because apparently it did very well.
Yep.
Yes. Now, what is the conundrum with me is that is this only happening for the Wii U version? Because I know for sure that Minecraft came out on Xbox One, and I'm thinking,
PlayStation 4.
They already have physical versions for those.
oh, they all have the physical version for those. Okay.
Yeah, they have physical versions. I even think the Vita one has a physical version.
But I'm guessing the Wii U version has the story mode comes in as well, right?
No, those are separate. Those are separate games.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
separate. Okay.
Yeah, they are.
They could bundle them together and actually probably make more money off of it, but they won't. It's common sense to me that they won't do it. Because I mean, why not package them both together and then sell them for 60? When you could probably when they're like 25 separately, you could package them together and sell them for 60. I mean,
Yeah.
Something that Star Fox is doing. Bayonetta 2 was doing it. Never mind.
Well, I mean, they could do that because remember they made the game straight up, so you could take you could average out the cost of doing it because of your because you're making the game party and you're not doing any outsourcing that much anyway.
yeah, but I mean, I'm just thinking if there's no way both of those games are that big that they wouldn't fit on one disc together.
No, you're right. No.
Like how they used to do back with the old when Xbox was first out and they were just bundling games together. You had the Star Wars and Tetris Worlds game packaged in. There was a Top Spin and I forgot what game Top Spin was with, but Top Spin was paired with another game. Like they were doing that a lot, and those didn't make any sense whatsoever. This makes sense, but it won't happen.
True. You're right. Nope. All we're gonna do is they do it. They make the game, man. So.
And someone's going dizzy. Go lucky.
No, I had a little alien here. There you go. The mic's in front of you. You want to talk?
Gotta bounce soon, peoples.
Yeah.
I was just about to say we're going to go ahead and wrap up because we've gone on and on, and I think we're just bantering at this point. So
Yeah.
we need some new information. So we'll go ahead and start signing out, and I'll start with Triple M.
Well, I had one more article, but I think I'm going to save that for another day. And yes, this is Triple M. You can find me on Google Plus as my page by the same name with the same avatar.
Triple M.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. But yeah, this is the Lone Wolf and Funds for Games that forms into a fireball and also pops out my artworks. And I am very appreciated that I'm on this GNL cast. Thank you, Andre. So to all the viewers out there, see you next time.
All right, good Shepherd. What you got to say, man?
This session of Final Fantasy Explorers was productive. I gained 3 levels and I acquired. Oh, you mean the podcast?
Wait, I
Nah,
thought you,
okay.
I thought you were going
Yeah.
good Shepherd. I thought you were going to do a bungee jump off of your dragon.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. But
I mean, you are playing the
jokes is
Dragoon, so.
yeah, yep. Actually, I just switched to Ninja before I shut the game off. But yeah, I've been playing Dragoon for most of it. Thanks for listening, people. Sorry we went on for so long and we started late. Stuff happens. But all the best, and Andre and I got some stuff coming up, hopefully. So take care.
Yep. All right, Liger of Enduo. What you got to pimp out for us?
Basically, pimp out will be I put up a video podcast last week called Liger Exposed to really understand what our channel's all about. So we basically passed over 200 subs. Thanks for people out there who sub to us and listen to that podcast to understand where we're coming from and what our channel's all about. And hopefully, if it works out, we're gonna do me and my sister will be end duo back again. We're gonna do a Q&A question podcast Thursday if everything goes right. So check us out for that.
All right. Well, as for me, got the usual stuff that's popping up on my channel. Game ideas are working with you. Why you know game. I'm moving forward with the Mitamo comic. I just have not named it yet. Once I name it, I'm going to start working on it. But I just have not named it yet. And I also have. I'm going to do a website for that. But I also have a website. Yes. Go ahead, talk. Okay. I also have a website that I'm doing. I'm taking backgrounds from games and resizing them so that you can use them in Mitamo, and I'm going to put them up on the website that I've built for that. I'm literally working on that right now. So I think I've got like Street Fighter and King of Fighters stuff for right now, and then a few other miscellaneous things. But they'll all be formatted so that you can work format-wise as far as the size of them so you can use them in Mitamo. Some of them will be a bit wider so that you can maybe pan the scene if you want, but it just depends on how I look at it and what it looks like it should be. But that's about as far as I've got right now. Check out my G Plus if you want to see some funny Mitamo pictures.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're hilarious.
Really funny ones. Apparently.
And Andre, don't forget to top it off like this. And knowing is half the inventing. G.I. Guy!
But that's it for me. You guys just have fun and enjoy your games. And
Shut up and play.
peace out. Don't interrupt me.
Speak what you want.
Shut up.